Good morning. No, on Monday, I spoke about this situation, but I spoke about it secondary to the issue with Lolita Nurse. But I'm going to concentrate on this particular topic this morning. And this topic is the death of a gentleman by the name of Albert John. Albert John is what we would call a vagrant. He was living on the streets. You would see him washing cars along King Street, Boxers Road, Hunt Street, New Orleans, etc. You would see him walking with a lot of dogs around him, etc. Albert John was a human being like anybody else. We don't know what caused Albert to fall on into the situation he's in, but I knew when Albert was a better person, so to speak. I knew when he lived in Sweden and he came back. He was actually married up there, and he has children in Sweden. A lot of people didn't know that. But I'm saying this because Albert John was beaten to death on Sunday, the 10th of November, 2024. Now, it's funny that you've not heard it on the media. Mainstream media has not posted anything on it, even though I've reached out to people. I've spoken to them. The police know about it because I've spoken to officers, senior officers, and they know of it. But for some reason, it is being concealed. Not only that, people are aware of the culprits involved, yet no one has been picked up. And I'm wondering why. Because we are hearing that the culprits, and one of them, the main protagonist, is of Indian descent. We are hearing that his father is a businessman. You understand? With obviously affluence and financial means. And we are hearing that as a result, nothing is being done. Will we as Barbadians allow this to be swept under the rug? Albert John was a human being. He had the same wants as us, the same needs. He would eat, sleep, the same thing. It's just that he lived on the streets. But somebody had to love him. Somebody had to care. I know I care. Because I do not feel good about letting his death go just like that. While we are hearing others who took justice into their own hands will have been charged. Now, the story along this line is that Albert found some money. That's what we are hearing. It's not a certainty. But we're hearing that Albert would have found some money blowing along King Street, or in a location in King Street. Took it up. He didn't steal it from anybody. But it appears it belongs to this person's family or them. And they beat him. Now, Albert went into the hospital earlier last week as a result of this beating. But as a result of that beating, he made a report to the police. So obviously, people will be questioned. When Albert came out of the hospital, it is alleged that because he had made his report, he was beaten again. And as such, his demise, no. He was beaten until he had died. No, he died in the hospital on Sunday. It's not a question. It is a certainty. All right? Because there are people in the hospital who have confirmed it. The police know of it. What is being done? And I'm going to stress on this because some people believe that they are above the law. I want y'all to know something too. We live in Barbados, right? But there's still a lot of clandestine racism being done in Barbados. We don't hear when certain people commit crimes, You understand? There is a car racket going on being run by people of Indian descent. And you're hearing about it. You understand? These people are doing things. Again, some of them believe they're more than blacks. I know because I'm a Muslim and I interact. And the older ones still believe that they treat women as lesser than them. And they don't believe that blacks are entitled to certain things. They give them the the nasty things, you know, and they believe that they're lower class. And I want you all to know this. I know. You understand? That's why I'm one of the ones that are very outspoken within the Muslim community, relevant to the black brothers staying together and working with one another. When you see what has happened here on Sunday with Albert, I am not going to let this later rest. And I will let you people to be outspoken. Call people. Call the police. Call whoever you can. Call your representative. Call neighbors. Spread this. Let people know that somebody was killed on Sunday in King Street. You understand? And from my understanding, there are cameras out there. There are cameras all around out there. There are Challengham's offices out there. You guys used to see under Challengham's offices. And Chellenham has offices. Sir Richard Challengham's offices are out there. And there are cameras on his building. There are cameras all down that line. So somebody has to have footage. But there are also witnesses. You understand? There are also witnesses. And I want people to come out and speak out about this. Who will answer for Albert John's death? Okay? All right, that's just what I wanted to speak about this morning. Have a wonderful day, each and every one of you. Okay? Remember to keep your spirits up and your tempers down. A soft answer turneth away wrath. And remember, please, to do something good for somebody, anybody, today. This is Winston Clark for Tings. I'm out.